started in 2005. I came on as an intern, and Anne was already here. She was an intern with us before.
2 years before.
2 years before.
Ish, like a year and a half. And Jill and I shared a desk in our Virginia Tyson studio for a year.
Probably a little bit more than a year, year and a half.
So we became real friendly.
And so then we became full-time, both of us became full-time in July of 2005. I'm a project manager, which means that I help run the project. I'm often the point of contact for our clients, and for our consultants. I help manage the team that's putting together, doing the production and pallets, and I kind of run through every single phase of the project from programming all the way through construction administration.
So Jill and I function the same way. We have the same tasks. We get to do the same things on different projects. And I also, as a senior manager, help manage the staff in the office, help divvy up the teams on who's working on what project on a project-by-project basis. Well, I just finished Get Well, which is our award-winning project. We won an IIDA award just a couple of weeks ago.
And I'm just wrapping up a project for a Certified Financial Planner Board. That's in DC, and so we are pretty much done with that, and that space came out great.
Well, I think the beauty of DBI is that we don't have a signature, that every project actually speaks to that specific client. And it speaks to their brand, it speaks to their culture, it speaks to all the work that we've done previously in all of our programming and cultural understanding of how they work. And I think that's really inherent to DBI, that we don't do every space looks the same, you know it's a DBI space. It's not supposed to be our project, it's supposed to be their project, and we're just facilitating their company.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, I think that there are things that, you know, as design professionals, we definitely try to, you know, tell our clients like what we think is, you know, like what we know is a functional thing for an office, because obviously, you know, we do this day in and day out. So I know one thing that I always, you know, encourage and, you know, kind of try to show clients if they don't already have one, and I know Anne feels the same way, is, you know, community spaces, I think are a huge part of the cultural side to a company. So for instance, we use, as DBI here, we use our break room. Our break room is our community, you know, area, and that's where we like to hang out. That's where we get together as groups. We have, whether it's lunch or informal meetings. So, you know, we do try to kind of, those are things that, like Ann said, we don't have our DBI stamp that we put on this project. Each one is very different, but those are things that I think we like to encourage our clients when we can. Well, I think
Because we're super fun.
we are super fun. Well, and that goes to like what Anne was saying earlier, that we don't have a signature look. We really want our space to reflect our client, and we want their brand to be what is shining through. And a lot of times, clients have good, strong brands. They just don't know how to reflect it in their space, and that's what we want to do. You know, we want to find a fun element or a wow factor or something that really kind of speaks to the company. And so, you know, I think that we are very good at that, and then I think the fact that we are fun, and we, you know, there are people like Anne and I who've been working together for, you know, 8+ years. And we not only work together well, but we have fun together, so we enjoy each other's company, And it's like that with so many people in this office. The long-term relationships and the long-term employees just go such a long way when you're working day in and day out with someone on a project.
The family.
It is a family, absolutely.